And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Shirk Center here for the last match of this IWU Home Opener tournament. This one between the number 19 Titans and the number 20 U Chicago Maroons. We have been waiting for this matchup all weekend long.
This is where it all comes together. These two teams have been very physical compared to their opponents, and now seeing them go together, I'm really interested to see how the swinging goes, the blocking game, and the defensive touches I'm sure are going to be insane.
Absolutely. We just saw the Maroons take on the Earlham Quakers. They beat them in 5. An exhilarating last set, went into extra points, and the Maroons won by just 2. So they'll probably be fired up, coming out with a lot of energy. But so will the Titans after a dominant performance over the Panthers.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting dynamic when you're the Titans coming off of a sweep. You're a little more well-rested, but a close 5-set win for Chicago, that gets the adrenaline going for sure. So starting off this game early is going to be really interesting to see if Chicago comes out that fire that they left off with in the 5th set, or the Titans going to keep rolling like they have been.
Absolutely. These teams are ranked for a reason. It's going to be an exciting match. Before we get to it, we'd like to thank our sponsors. Today's game is brought to you by Just Thrive Health. Just Thrive. It takes guts to be healthy. And also Crabtree Financial, cultivating financial futures and planting the seeds of success since 2009. Thank you so much to all our sponsors who make this all possible. We appreciate you guys so much.
Always appreciative, especially being on a nice Saturday in the Shirk Center. It doesn't get any better than this, Hayden.
Absolutely. Some players to highlight from the Maroon side. Dia Mishra, outside from Seattle, Washington. Incredible swing down line. She's almost like Bardenitis and French in that way. Titans definitely need to focus their block on her, as well as Claudia Barbarossa, the libero, excellent at digs and getting defense. If I'm the Titans, I want to keep the ball away from Barbarossa. Yep. On the Titans side, however, we see a lot of action, a lot of switching up. Some of the freshmen coming in, Audrey Chizzo, Carly Whitaker, and Alex Bardenitis having herself a weekend, if I do say so myself. Recorded 18 kills last night. Was on track to do that again last game, and I think we'll see her pop off again this game. It's
going to be really exciting to see how each team defensively prepares to stop this offense, especially from Bardenitis, from French, from Mishra. It's going to be great. Really good rosters, loaded rosters, a lot of physicalness at the net. I expect a lot of jousts. I want to see how it kind of goes. It's going to be a very different type of play from what we've been seeing recently.
Absolutely, Ryan. As the Shirk Center starts to fill up, we see the men's volleyball team finally getting in here to support, as well as the women's soccer team and some of the women's track team. Thank you all for coming and support your Titan family.
And it will only fill up as the game progresses.
We're going to go to a quick break, and we'll be right back here with set number 1 on the Titan Sports Network.
History for Illinois Wesleyan basketball.
And welcome back to the Shirk Center here on the campus of Illinois Wesleyan University in Bloomington Normal as we get ready for the final matchup of the weekend. The Titans in their huddle, looking ready, looking fierce. Taylor French still on the roster after going down late in the warm-ups in the first game. We thought we might not see her play, but she is still kicking. I was talking with her grandma earlier, and Taylor French, one of the most stubborn players. Nothing will get in her way if she can help it. Yep.
Yeah, I thought she finished off the last match pretty well, too, getting a couple swings in there. And her coming back now at a very important time.
Yeah, absolutely. Playing on a hurt ankle is hard, but she's making it look easy as our lineups get checked. Cannon Boyd checks in.
I don't know about you, but I'm really excited to see the energy that each team brings in these first couple points of the game. I think that momentum is going to be established early, and I think it's going to be a key early in each set and at the end of each set especially.
I agree with you. Starting out strong is everything in volleyball. And here's Alex Bartonitis kicking this one off. Dug into the net by the Maroons, but they quickly get it over. Now O'Brien's going to set French on the outside, taking line. And Grace Shue can't get there.
Such a textbook way to start the day. Cannon Boyd has been keeping them in system on so many good digs, allowing for a really nice set out to that pin and let French do what French does best.
Absolutely. When in doubt, give the ball to French. Bartonitis dug by Barbarossa. And that one's dug over the net and out. Too quick back
on
point.
Fire today. We were seeing some glimpses of that in the previous match against Greenville and how she's coming out here with a vengeance to try to make sure that this is not going to be a 5-set match.
Absolutely. Came all the way from California to do great things for this team, and I bet we're going to see some of it. Bartonitis sends that serve long. They're going to the middle with Palmer there. Barbarossa's going to set up Mishra. Mishra, roll shot to the donut shop. And it is open for business, ladies and gentlemen.
The first of many times again that you are going to bring up the donut shop and how crucial it is for teams to get offenses going.
It's always a hard thing to see. Do you leave it open and let teams take that shot, or do you come in, crash the boards, and leave those corners open? Both can be dangerous, you know.
It's going to be definitely an adjustment. The Titans have been doing that rotational defense, leaving the donut shop open, trusting their setters, trusting any off blockers or the libero to go in and grab that ball. But we know that these are two really well-respected coaches. Kim Nelson-Brown and Tom Guzzi are going to have some plays up their sleeve.
Drew's going to set Marangon on the outside. Now Titans sending it to French, tipping. Mishra keeps it alive, and Jew is going to be forced to dig it over. O'Brien dicks that to Whitaker. Into the block from Chicago. Now going for what seemed like it was supposed to be French, but Boyd not able to get that dig over. Some miscommunication there by the Titans.
The set went up perfectly to Cannon Boyd, but she knew she wasn't supposed to take that ball, so she started to bail, realizing she was the only one who probably could have made a good play right there.
Absolutely. And now Olivia Zamis taking the serve. Drops right in front of French. She's caught looking at it.
That cross-court serve is deadly, especially if you know how to get good control, popping a short ball like that, finding the sidelines.
Absolutely. Those sidelines, so tricky to read at points. But Olivia Zamis, the middle blocker from Wheaton, Illinois, going back to serve once again. And this time the tape's not her friend, Point Titans. A serving error.
The tape hasn't been anyone's friend today. Don't expect that to change.
Absolutely. Tape either your best ally or your worst enemy here in volleyball. Sophia Feeney back to serve. Dug by Mishra. Ju sending it back to Mishra on the outside. Swings, sends it long.
It's all about trying things early. And she knows that this block is bigger than what she was seeing in previous games. And so for Mishra to have to look for hands now, try to find the deep corner, maybe something she's not used to doing previously.
Absolutely. French trying to swing a line, but it's blocked by the right side. Now Mishra swinging. Blocked by Shannon and back down on the Titan side.
Another example of the tape not being in favor there. It looked like it almost caught a piece of Kaylin Shannon's block, but clearly not. It gets difficult to tell, especially the way the ball will deflect off the net. You can make an argument that it hit something.
Absolutely. Now Zhu setting it to Ip on the right side. Dug by Boyd. Feeney going to Bardenitis in the back row, swinging. Marangon gets it. They're going to go to Mishra this time. Just going to set it over. Feeney going to Shannon. Dug by Zhu. And no one's there to get it.
That's a good cut by Shannon. She was swinging high and hard earlier, but she was hitting it right at defenders. That time the ball gets a little more cut to the tee, forces a tough defensive play and a Titan point.
And that serves into the net from Feeney. And now number 8, Caroline Seeley, the transfer from Clemson University coming in. Trying to go short. Bardenitis keeps it up. Now Teller with an awkward angle can't get it over.
Especially now against a nationally ranked opponent. You hope that middle setter chemistry can show through.
Absolutely. And Shannon coming in the middle, but it's still alive. Never mind. Drops down. Titans thought they had it in the bag, but ball was up.
And it looks like she thought that ball may have been down.
It was down, then they popped it back up, and so Titans thought it may still be alive. But it was down. Now French with her topspin. Dug by Mishra. Over the net. And Shannon hits it right back down.
That down the line serve from French is really difficult. It's coming with a lot of pace. And as a passer, that ball's only coming right at you. You don't get a side angle to try to track that ball to get a good pass. So when she decides to let one rip, it's tough to stop.
Ripping it. Maxwell going to Mishra. Cross court. Boyd can't dig it.
She got up for that one.
Mishra is such an athletic player. She comes soaring over there on the outside. And when she gets a hand on it, there's just no stopping it.
A very well-tempoed ball showing the deadliness of this team when they're in system.
French digging that one. Feeney's going to get it to Teller. Little high for Teller. Chicago's going to keep it alive. Send it to Marangon. Finds the center of the court.
That's a really smart shot.
Yeah.
It's hard to stop a lefty out there. We were talking about lefties earlier as the Titans have Whitaker.
Absolutely. You know, lefties really can disrupt your momentum. You're so used to going against a right side, then you see someone hit it left. Just disrupts the whole block. And Mishra's going to send that one long. And that's going to bring Adelie Caton in, the freshman from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Here we go. Maxwell sending it out to Marangon. Bardenitis keeping it alive. Maxwell to Marangon again. Blocked by Shannon.
They were ready for that one. They knew that ball was going to get out to the outside. And you saw Hannah Teller even serving that way. I wonder if that's in the scouting report. Definitely trying to force that left side, keep the offense setting that left side hitter easier to play defense around.
Barbarossa digs to Maxwell, going for the center. Titans able to dig with ease. Now Bardenitis trying to swing cross, but it goes right into the net.
Bardenitis was having a lot of success earlier, just gripping and ripping that seam. Had some really good line shots, had a lot of good seam shots, but against a bigger block like Chicago, definitely going to have to change it up. I take back everything I said.
And now Bardenitis finding her swing absolutely obliterates that one to the center of the court.
Being in system opens up the opportunity for so many different shots from so many different players. And at the efficiency of this Titan offense, it's looking really good.
It's amazing to see. And now the Titans trying to block that one, goes back down on their side of the court. Titans subbing back, Maroons subbing back in, Olivia Eep on the right side.
The level that both of these teams are at, it really is going to be a game of missed serves and side outs for how good all the passing is.
And a great swing by the Titans. Maroons unable to keep it alive.
And an unforced error in the net. The Titans want to use this to their advantage to have this 3-point lead in the middle of the set.
And that one goes a little far out. Titan lead down to 2.
A deep breath for you, Chicago. Whenever a silly mistake happens, like touching the net or missing a serve, you always love getting that point right back. It's a good reset. Get back into this close game.
Absolutely. And now here's Maringon. Dug by Bardenitis. O'Brien's going to go to Palmer in the middle. Off the hands of the Maroons block. Zhu setting Eep on the outside. Gets it down. A little help from the tape.
Those T-to-T shots are very tough to cut. A lot of times it will cut the tape trying to force that angle. And sometimes when it cuts the tape, it actually ends up working out pretty well. Get an unpredictable turn. Difficult for defenders to read.
And there's a service ace for the Maroons. Talita Maringon.
And just like that, it's a tie game.
That's what you can expect out of these ranked matchups. 13-13 here. The number 20 team versus the number 19. A lot of eyes on this game right now. And here's French trying to swing cross. Shut down by the Maroon block, but French is going to swing again. Rolls this time. Maringon keeps it up. Eep setting it over into the donut shop, and Bardenitis can't get there.
That's a smart shot. She had to run in quite a bit to get that ball. You could tell she wasn't going to be able to get a difficult shot off, and immediately went straight to the back pocket shot. Sho was able to put it somewhere where the Titan defense cannot get to it.
Absolutely. Bardenitis swinging back row. Dug by Zhu. They're going to send it to Mishra. Swinging cross. French had no chance.
Great momentum. A great dig on an open net from Bardenitis to turn that into an even better swing.
And now the Maroons have taken a 2-point lead, and the Titans call a timeout. We'll be right back with the rest of the first set here on the Titan Sports Network.
What is proven science? At Just Thrive, it's about best-in-class clinical research. It's about supplements that empower users to control their health. These are the elements that make up the foundation of Just Thrive. Our proven, clinically backed, proprietary probiotic removes the guesswork from supplement selection because we've done the work for you to ensure that you're getting the best product possible, empowering you to take back control of your health from a leader in the digestive, immune, and emotional health spaces.
I know.
They've taken 4 sets. They've taken 4 sets. No wins to show for it.
Oh. And welcome back to the Shirk Center for this monumental match. Number 20, UC Chicago, going against the IWU Titans. Now,
and both teams are playing really solid volleyball right now. U Chicago's gotten some momentum and gone on a run from some good points and some momentum-changing missed serves and other conflicts like that. Good touches at the right moment to keep rallies alive and frustrate the offense, the defense.
Doing a good job of frustrating Taylor French right now on the outside. Let's see if French can get past the block. He's going to tool it this time.
Interesting adjustment by Kim Nelson-Brown, talking about running French a little faster when in system to give her that line shot open and finding that hand.
Absolutely. Now Cannon Boyd back to serve. Ju setting up Mishra on the outside. And now here's French swinging into the block. Titans bobbling to keep it alive, but can't.
And they knew exactly where that ball was going.
I bet you that was in their pre-game conversation. Block French, block French, block French.
Yeah.
Whatever you do. I guess Titans have some good hitters, but none like Taylor French when she's on fire.
That's where they need that middle connection to get a little stronger so they can stop relying on her as much.
And wow, big back-to-back blocks for the Maroons.
Mishra read the scouting report. She knew that play immediately, saw that hitter coming inside. Whitaker went up, and she was right there to shut it down.
I believe she's ranked somewhere around 86th in the nation on blocks right now.
Incredible.
Yeah. Keller tipping it over. Mishra sending. Out to French. Can she get it over this time? She does. But Maringon's going to get it. They're going to send it to Mishra again. Blocked by Whitaker, but Maroons keep it alive. They're going to go to Eep this time. Down line to Boyd. O'Brien setting up Whitaker. Whitaker sending it across court. Maroons fighting to keep it alive. Sends it cross. O'Brien's out now. She's going to send it over. Ju to Eep. Down line. Boyd gets it up. And now here's Bardenitis out of the back row, and the tapes are friend today.
The one time. Glad it was then, especially in a rally like that. And Bardenitis had the block. Open net. She was given the green light. Luckily, it worked out for her.
Also, I need to make a correction for myself earlier. I said Mishra was ranked 86th in the nation in blocks. She's actually ranked 8th in the nation in blocks. That's a big difference, so Mishra, congratulations on that.
It says she's listed here on the roster as a middle blocker.
She probably came in as a middle blocker, and once the coach saw her potential, switched her to the outside. And seems to be working out for him. Marin gone. Now the Maroons trying to keep it alive. Dug by Teller. Feeney looking for the quick connection with French. Gets it past the block. No touch call. That's going to be a point for the Maroons.
I want to see a replay on that. I think that was the right call.
But Coach Kim Nelson-Brown not looking happy about that call.
I think she's arguing that there was a clear deflection of ball movement. You can tell sometimes by the spin on the ball. There are a good few indicators that can tell if there's a true touch or not.
Absolutely. Now the refs having a chat about it. We'll see how they decide, what call they decide to make.
And there used to be a net camera set up to review plays like touches, like net violations. But I remember it got broken during warm-ups, and I believe one of the men's games. I may or may not have been there.
You may or may not have been the culprit. I'm kidding. He's not. Here's the serve from the Maroons. The call seems to be went the Maroons' way. And now here's Feeney looking for Teller in the middle. Maroons get a hand on it. They're going to go back out to Mishra. Into the Teller's block. Teller fighting to keep it alive. Shannon sends it over. Dick set to Mishra. Shannon blocking. But Mishra's hit is into the antenna.
What a rally there. And they are not blocking Bardenitis on that back row attack, trusting their defenders to make the plays. And they definitely did there.
Absolutely.
Chicago making some great defensive plays there. The Titans lucky to get that point.
And now Maroons trying to make a play in the middle with the Clemson transfer. Seeley. Bardenitis swinging hard down line and finds it.
That is her shot. She likes to swing down. She likes to swing hard. And when there's just enough line where she can see it, get a full body rotation there, full intent to kill, and that's exactly what she did there.
Great kill indeed. French now with the top spin. Dug by Maringon. Maxwell. Out to Mishra, but it's a little too tight to the net.
Chicago's going to have to be worried setting her as much as they are, knowing Teller's blocking ability. She's going to read that and start to get out there. some unforced errors. The Titan block might be a little more prepared for her.
Absolutely. Maxwell looking for Mishra again. Cross court gets it.
Such an arsenal of different shots that she can put down there. Knowing the play was kind of botched, she was out of system, she was patient and just found that deep corner.
Now Mishra getting ready for a serve. Tie game here late in the first set. Ball sent back over to the Maroon side. Now going to Seeley. Blocked by the Titans. Going to go to Maringon this time. Roll shot over. Feeney's now out of the play. They're going to send it to Shannon. Looking for the back line. Can't find it.
Kaylin Shannon has been so close on a lot of her mid-system balls. She's been missing that end line just a little bit. If she can fine-tune that, she's going to be lethal the rest of this game.
Martinitis looking for that cross shot. Blocked by Seeley. Boyd can't keep it alive. And another timeout called on the Titan side. We'll be back with the rest of the first set here on the Titan Sports Network.
Why is Illinois Wesleyan the #1 school in Illinois for jobs? Maybe it's because we're the AND University. That's right, A-N-D. And. Here you can explore the arts and study in a pre-professional program, double major, and play a sport, do an internship, and study abroad. Your opportunities are endless. Set yourself apart with a degree from Illinois Wesleyan.
And welcome back here to the Shirk Center as the Maroons actually have taken the lead here in the first set. This ranked matchup is gonna be close. The Titans right now struggling to find their way through the block of Seeley and Mishra and Maringon. This Maroons team has excellent blocking capabilities.
And the Titans haven't felt a lot of pressure after that first match, coming out with a 3-set win. So UChicago definitely delivering that punch. It's going to be all about how the Titans bounce back here.
Absolutely.
They're going to have to get through that UChicago block, though. When they're in system, they like running plays, they like running the tempo, but there's not a lot of room for error. And if it's even just a little bit off, the shot's not there, the set's not quite there, this UChicago team is all over it on the block.
Mishra sending that one hard down line. They're going to set up Bartonitis looking for the cross. Swings it too hard. And Boyd digging. Feeney tipping to keep it alive. Dug by Mishra. Maxwell sending it to the middle. Kept alive by Boyd. Bartonitis swings. Maxwell going to Mishra in the back row. Feeney going to try it with Shannon. But Feeney keeps it alive. Now it's a Bartonitis. Rolls it this time. Maringon is there. They're going to send it back out to Maringon. And off the block of Teller and down.
What a rally. Great plays, both sides. And they knew where this ball was going to go. Teller did a good job of understanding the change of pace. She hovered up there a little longer. You saw she almost pump fake with those arms to read the tip and was able to get that ball back over instead of being too old herself.
Absolutely. Maxwell going for Maringon. Off the Titan block. Ball's in the air. Shannon finds a shot to the center. And Palmer sends it out of bounds.
That's where you wish Cannon Boyd was in there for that rally. Anytime there's a ball into the donut shop or something that's rolled over, she'll get in there, be loud, call everyone off to get that ball. But when that's not the case, someone had to go step in.
Yeah. Boyd is not afraid to get on the floor at all. She will throw herself all over the court to get any ball she can.
100%.
And the Titans finally find a way through. 23-21 in favor of the Maroons. That's going to bring in O'Brien and Whitaker. We haven't seen this combo yet. O'Brien was setting to Shannon last game, but now it's O'Brien and Whitaker.
Freshman connections.
Absolutely. French swinging from the back row. Maxwell going to the center. Now Bardonitis tries to swing cross, but tools it off the block of the Maroons.
Taking advantage of a really big block that just didn't press over enough, and she was able to make it work.
And that's going to force the Maroons into a timeout. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with the end of set number 1. And welcome back to the Shirk Center live with the Caniac Fan Cam. Raising Cane's proud sponsor of Titan Athletics and delicious maker of chicken tenders. And chicken fingers. So great to see the Titan family out here. We got the men's volleyball team, the women's soccer team, even some of the women's wrestling team out to support the Titans in this ranked matchup.
I may not be on the cam, but I am a fan of Raising Cane's.
Absolutely. And now Lauren O'Brien back to serve. A lot of pressure here. Can't make any mistakes with the Maroons only 2 points away from set victory. Bardonitis with a hard angle, rolls it over. Maxwell is going to send it to Marangon. Maxwell now sending it to Seeley this time. And Seeley keeps it on the Maroon side. And now we're tied up at 23s here late in the first set.
And the Titans are actually leading in kills, 11-9. It's been such a defensive grind for both of these teams.
Absolutely. Marangon, swing. Now out to Bardonitis, off the block. Seeley keeps it alive. They're going to go out to Marangon. Now Palmer with the block down, and that puts Titans in the lead, 24-23.
Palmer got up, used her height to her advantage, going up.
You've seen a just great job by Palmer getting her hands over the net and putting it right back on the middle. And the Maroons have no chance to get it.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Good awareness by Palmer to get that block and get reset immediately to read that overpass and make another aggressive play.
We were talking a lot about hitting this set. Right now, both teams swinging below 100. Actually, scratch that. Palmer just made the Titans swing a 119 right now. But the Maroons only swinging a .048.
42 attempts for both teams, 7 errors each.
This is so close. I mean, both teams are attacking well. Both teams are blocking well right now. It's literally going to come down to who makes the mistakes.
The difference is the 23 Titan digs to 19 UChicago. Those are the crucial points when you're talking about a 1-point game. Those 4 extra digs
make a big difference.
Keep those rallies alive, set up players for success on hitting.
A lot of that credit goes to Cannon Boyd. Reached her 1,000 career dig milestone yesterday against the Earlham Quakers. Now Lauren O'Brien, a lot of pressure riding on this serve. Serves it well. Maxwell is going to go to the middle. Palmer good at getting the block up. Going to send it out to the freshman, hoping to put this set away. No good. Marangon off the block of Whitaker. Maxwell with the center dump and gets it.
That was a really smart play. That's the first time we've seen that all set, and with the aggression of these hitters, that's the perfect time to throw one of those in there.
Absolutely. No one's expecting it there. It's such a change of pace. And we're going to go to extra points here. Sent over. Seeley's going to set that one. And now the Maroons lead by 1. And it's going to be up to the transfer, Caroline Seeley from Clemson, to put this set away for the Maroons. sends it out. 25-25 here in the Shirk Center.
Going full circle about service pressure, we were talking about it earlier this morning about how serving on game point, regardless of the score, is tough. And now going into extra points.
Yeah. Can't give a team like the Titans any room, and neither can the Titans give any room to the Maroons. Barbarossa keeps it alive. They're going to go to Marangon. Bardonitis can't dig it. And now Marangon, after getting that kill.
And the key there is the tempo.
Bardonitis having no time to adjust. Marangon back to put this away for the Maroons. Dug by Boyd. O'Brien to Bardonitis. He's going to try to tip to the donut shot, but Marangon is there. And now it's Mishra. French keeps it alive. Zhu sending it to the middle, but Boyd digs. French on the outside, gets the tool.
That was a great play, and Cannon Boyd was all over the donut, as that was the Titans' weakness.
That was.
These last couple points she got in there. Credit O'Brien for seeing that in transition, not being afraid to push the tempo out to French to let her find that line.
Absolutely. Great serve by Boyd, nice and deep. Now Boyd keeping it alive. Teller tipping it over. Send it out to Mishra. O'Brien keeps it in the air. Now they're going to go out to French. French looking for the cross. Barbarossa keeps it up. Zhu's going to find Mishra off the hands of the Titan block. They're going to go for French once more. Roll shot dug by Marangon. Zhu to Mishra again. And it's going to be out. It's a Titan point off Mishra's error. And now the Titans 1 point away. See the replay there, just swung it a little hard.
In real time, it was a close call. A slow-mo replay might be in order there.
Yep. Great swing by Eep. Going out to French, looking to put it away. Kept it alive is Zhu. Now French putting it down.
What a way to
well
set.
fought set there for the Titans. They take it 28-26.
That was just great volleyball all around. And you wonder where these future sets are going to go based on how well both these teams handled the pressure. Serving, passing, running a fast offense, and being confident. I'm excited to see what set 2 has in store.
Me too. This game is going to be a doozy. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with set number 2 here on the Titan Sports Network.
What is proven science? At Just Thrive, it's about best-in-class clinical research. It's about supplements that empower users to control their health. These are the elements that make up the foundation of Just Thrive. Our proven, clinically backed, proprietary probiotic removes the guesswork from supplement selection because we've done the work for you to ensure that you're getting the best product possible, empowering you to take back control of your health from a leader in the digestive, immune, and emotional health spaces.
Why is Illinois Wesleyan the #1 school in Illinois for jobs? Maybe it's because we're the AND University. That's right, A-N-D. And here you can explore the arts and study in a pre-professional program, double major, and play a sport, do an internship, and study abroad. Your opportunities are endless. Set yourself apart with a degree from Illinois Wesleyan.
OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute has been named one of the top hospital systems in the country for heart care. This prestigious award by the American College of Cardiology comes from our commitment to providing the highest quality of care, from general cardiology to complex surgeries and the latest technology. Nationally recognized heart care right here. OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute.
They say every challenge holds an opportunity. At Illinois Wesleyan, you've got the power to seize it. Here you'll find the tools, mentors, and real-world experiences to take on any challenge and become the person you're meant to be. The best college in Illinois for landing a job? You're looking at it.
Tap or click now to start your free application
And break through at Illinois Wesleyan University.
And welcome back to the Shirk Center here on campus of Illinois Wesleyan University, as we just saw a tight set number 1 between the UC Maroons and the IWU Titans. The Titans narrowly taking it by 2.
You know, the best part about it was watching fearless volleyball. They were going out there willing to bring it all in that first set.
Yeah. We saw the liberos diving all over the place, the blockers putting their hands up, slamming some balls back down. It was just really fun volleyball to watch.
Yeah, and to your point, you're talking about hitting percentages. Chicago at 074. The Titans are currently at 140. It has been a defensive game, and I think that it will be throughout the rest of this match.
Absolutely. Those games are tough because when you can't rely on your swinging, you got to rely on playing a perfect game, not making mistakes.
There were 55 digs total in that last set, 30 to the Titans. And 25 for the Maroons.
This is amazing.
For people that just watch volleyball, whether it's the men's game or the women's game, in women's volleyball, it's so much more defensive structured because these best teams have really good defenders. We've seen a lot of good liberos, some defensive specialists that have stepped up this weekend. And it's one of the best parts about the game. Right there's another one.
And now Toledo Marangon trying to hit a back row attack, hits it right into the net. This is one of the things I'm really looking forward to about this game. Marangon and Mishra both can hit out of the back row, just like Bardenitis and French. So we're going to be seeing a duel of these outsides all game long.
The pin matchup is real.
And a great serve there from Bardenitis, getting the ace.
To your point, though, if the pins are dominating, both coaches know that the pins are dominating. I think the teams that can get some plays with their opposites a little more involved, or getting the middles. The middle chemistry is something else we've talked about a lot here, and I think that the teams that can get their options heated up faster are going to run away with this game.
And there's Palmer finding some action. Gets the kill with a cross shot. Palmer primarily known for her defensive capabilities, but she is an offensive threat if she's given the ball.
She's had some good pops in the past, but she's not the kind of middle blocker that you expect, a stereotypical middle blocker that just wants to go up and bounce the ball, right? She finds the corners a lot, and like you said, definitely more defensive-minded, and that makes her a very valuable asset to this Titan team.
Absolutely. And Mishra powering her way through the blocks, going to force Bardenitis to send it over. Zhu to the middle, finds the corner. Olivia Zamis with the kill.
Once again, emphasizing deep corners. As a middle, it's harder to hit when you're running quick tempo tight to the net, but any hitter that can just find a way to get the corners is going to have a lot of kills throughout that match, and I'm sure that both coaches have talked about that, and we're going to see a lot more deep corner control and a lot more roll shots as this game goes on.
Absolutely. Great serve by Zamis. Whitaker finding the seam in the block and getting the kill. Mishra with the dig. Zhu's going out to Eep. Great dig by Boyd. Whitaker sends it over. And the Maroons keeping it alive, diving into the sidelines. Anna Teller, the attack. Maroons just sending it over. And a double touch by the Maroons middle. That's going to be a Titan point.
Cannon Boyd led off with an amazing dig down that line.
And then Grace Zhu.
Yeah, Zhu had to go into the bleachers to get that ball back, and it still ended up in a rally with some kind of violation on the net. That's been kind of the theme that we've been seeing here. The defense on these teams has been so strong that a lot of crucial points usually come down to violations, misserves, net calls. But a big block like that looks pretty cool every now and then as well.
Absolutely. I mean, just look at this replay. Sends it to the right side, just puts it right back down. And the Maroons call a timeout early here in the second set. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with the action here on the Titans Sports Network.
Why is Illinois Wesleyan the #1 school in Illinois for jobs? Maybe it's because we're the AND University. That's right, A-N-D. And here you can explore the arts and study in a pre-professional program, double major, and play a sport, do an internship, and study abroad. Your opportunities are endless. Set yourself apart with a degree from Illinois Wesleyan.
And welcome back to the Shirk Center here for this ranked matchup between the U Chicago Maroons and the Wesleyan Titans. The Titans taking set one. U Chicago Maroons not far behind now. The Titans definitely need to keep their foot on the gas pedal if they want to win this one.
Especially this early in the game, being up 5 points, 7 points into the match, or into the set. It's about how you keep the pedal on.
And a big block there from Taylor French.
That is how you keep the pedal to the metal right there. They got a timeout. They were looking for some sort of adjustment from U Chicago, and the Titan block said, no. Never mind.
Absolutely not. And there's Marangon. And Mishra with a powerful swing, not giving Boyd a chance to dig it.
She was floating there. That was a well-run play. Peak vertical jump, snapping high, and getting that ball down.
She can really hang in the air really well. That's very impressive.
And seeing a player with that athleticism now is a complete different adjustment for the blocks, because you have to talk about block timing and other factors to be able to stop a hitter like that.
Talk about block timing. Carly Whitaker with the tool kill. She read that block perfectly.
Yeah, that is their favorite emergency go-to shot. We've seen the Titans hitting some really good balls, putting a lot of pace on their swings. But when it's there, when it's jammed up, a lot of confidence using those hands.
And a great cross shot from Mishra. That's going to send herself back to the service line.
And the Titans are thankful for that. She's a player that can definitely take over the games on offense when she's in the front row. Titans still holding on to 5 points, though.
And Mishra sends that one long. Taylor French now in the back row serving for the Titans. Titans lead by 6. And a great serve to the seam, giving French the service ace.
That is without a doubt her best serve, just heading straight on from her line of approach, knowing she's going to hit that seam, trusting her confidence and her power to know that no one's going to get that ball up. She had no problem going right at the libero.
Absolutely. Oh, and just out there for Taylor French.
It's another one we'd like to see a replay on. It looked very close from here, but we were quite far away.
Just snips the back line almost. But yeah, looks like the right call. Out. Dug by French. Feeney's going to send it out to Bardonitis. Off the block and out. The Titans really just farming these 2 kills right now.
I know they practice that. You can get some hands up there, some blocking examples, pool noodles, really anything that can be an object over the net. Get some reps, just really turning your body and taking advantage of it.
Yes. Turned the Maroons' greatest strength into one of their weaknesses right now. Oh, and Seeley's keeping it alive with the block of Bardonitis, close it back down.
The Titans' block is getting significantly better as this match progresses. U Chicago is going to have to switch up how they're attacking.
And the set going long there for the Maroons, giving the Titans another point to extend their lead. really taking a commanding lead in the second set here, 13-4.
Definitely wasn't expected after the results of this first set. But we talk about momentum and we talk about getting in a groove. And the Titans are definitely feeling themselves right now. You see a lot of smiles on their faces, a lot of confidence, and that goes a long way.
Absolutely. Volleyball is such a mental game. Confidence is everything. And no 2 sets are ever the same. Doesn't matter the team. Any set can go any way.
This game was designed to go to 5 for a reason.
Yes. Palmer hitting it over. Maroons can't keep it up.
What an amazing recovery swing. Palmer went in really aggressive. She looked like she was maybe a little tight to the net, almost overrunning that ball, but that set was low. She had to dip her elbow, and a lot of hitters, when they want to freak out, you just hit as hard as you can. The ball's right there. Like, this isn't the groove. I'm going to hit it. But she dropped her elbow, and she was aiming for that corner. She was able to catch some hands, and she found herself a kill.
Absolutely. Going to the outsides, the Maroons. This time, tooling it off the block, Olivia Eep.
And again, another nice high swing there.
Definitely a breath of relief there for the Maroons. Finally putting some points back on the board. Marin gone, back to serve. Whitaker comes in the middle, gets a good hit. And now here's Bardenitis. Powers through the block and gets it down. The Maroons struggling with their blocking here. Dig set high. Bardenitis reads it well, puts it right through the block.
An uncommon error out of an out-of-system ball. They knew Bardenitis was going to be getting that ball, and she still found a way to take advantage of a block that didn't seem too ready for that swing.
And that one goes far for Bardenitis. Ball's going to be back on the Maroon side. Dug by Bardenitis. O'Brien's going to go out to French. Swings cross, goes off the block, but it's still alive. Marin gone. To Mishra, blocked by Whitaker.
And you could see Mishra was trying to find that line. She wanted to turn on it. Man, Whitaker did a great job getting over, really pushing into the core. Blocking is a core workout. They say you got to feel like you're getting punched in the stomach every time you block, so you can get that little extra press to get that angle where a ball that gets blocked is going straight down.
Whitaker doing an excellent job doing that. Boyd out to French, cross. Barbarossa keeps it alive. Go into Mishra. Boyd digs. O'Brien to Bardenitis. Looking for the roll shot, but can't get enough power on it.
I don't know if you've noticed, but they're still not blocking that back row. I don't know if they want to allow her to swing, trusting the defense, or maybe they can't read it, but they definitely got away with one there from Alex not letting it rip.
Absolutely. Now O'Brien gonna go to Teller in the middle, tips it over. Barbarossa gets it up. Going to Seeley, up by O'Brien. French swinging, gets it. And now here's Mishra, trying to find line again, but Whitaker's there. Mishra one more time. This time finds it off the hands of Whitaker.
Whitaker was not able to get her on that one.
You could see the Maroons progressively just putting Mishra more and more out to the line, trying to find that gap that Whitaker's leaving between her and the antenna.
Yeah, it's definitely about making those minor adjustments, and right now they need to go pin to pin to get away from this Titan block.
Absolutely. And now they're going to go out to Whitaker. The lefty finds the corner.
It's hard to read those lefties. There's just not a lot of them in the game. Her being dynamic on a good step close. She's been trying to find the line recently. Last second put her thumb down and makes it for a ball that the defense was not ready for. It didn't even need to be a very aggressive shot. Just one that they weren't ready for.
Absolutely. And a block there from Taylor French puts it back down on the Maroon side. Man.
That is 10 blocks for the Titans now.
Wow. Here's Feeney sending it out to French. French trying to tip it over, but throws it into the net.
While the score may be 19-10, it does not feel this way by how both teams are playing. The Maroons are not giving up. They know they can reduce this point deficit.
Absolutely.
Trying to get back in this game.
And now Taylor French back to serve. Great top spin. Maxwell trying to send it out to Marangon. Feeney to French in the back row into the net.
I don't know about you, Hayden, but I feel that the chemistry in the middle of the court, whether it's the back row attack, whether it's the middle blockers trying to get some good attacks, it's not clicking as well for the Titans right now.
It's definitely not. The balls are going a little high for Teller and Palmer. They're more tipping than they are hitting right now. Titans may need to make a little adjustment there. But Bardenitis definitely still clicking on the outside. But great hustle from these Maroons. Maroons not giving up this point easy. French from the back row going for the donut shop. Maxwell going to the middle. And now here's Feeney with this dig set. Can Bardenitis put it away this time? No, she can't. Maxwell, it's going to the net. Seeley sends it over. Now Feeney over to Teller on the slide. Bit of a slow slide there. And now Boyd over to Bardenitis. Looking for the corner and can't find it.
What a rally. That is what this game is all about.
I mean, look at this dig right here. Great hustle from Maxwell, getting it up, getting it back on the Titans side.
And the camera angle does not do justice to how incredible that actually play was. That was some real athleticism.
She was almost falling over by the time she got to that ball.
Yeah, to get it back over the net nonetheless.
Oh my, one of the best things ever. And it paid off right now. The Maroons 2 back-to-back points.
And I know the Titans were looking to assume some control right there.
Bardenitis swinging, goes through the block, but it goes down. Maroons can't get it up. And now Titans lead 21-13. Just plops right behind those blockers and the Maroons.
They only need 4 points, but that could go a long way here.
The Titans have been in this situation before. Yesterday they were up 21-9 against the Quakers, and the Quakers managed to come back, shrinking the lead down to 3 points.
It can happen, and Chicago is not a team to just mess around with like that when you're only needing 4 points. You've seen some of the plays they can make.
But Shannon, intent on not letting that happen, gets that tool kill. That's going to bring back in Whitaker and O'Brien.
Feeney and Shannon are definitely starting to heat up as a duo. We were talking about the Titans 6-2 offense, how they were mixing up who their setters and their right sides were. But what they're doing now is clearly clicking.
And Palmer with a swing in the middle. And that's that offensive threat from Palmer we were talking about earlier. Don't discard her. Don't leave her open, because when she gets a hit like that, you're toast.
Absolutely. And that's the momentum they need. You get a nice middle kill to run a route. You need 2 points to close out a set. The Titans want to be comfortable here.
June looking for the middle. Trouble with the connection, though. Bardenitis swings into the block. Titans going to send it out to Whitaker. Great swing from Whitaker. Barbarossa sending it to Eep. Now Whitaker swinging cross up again. Barbarossa going to Marangon this time. Boyd. So O'Brien to Bardenitis, blocked it down.
It looks like Bardenitis might have been a little late on that approach. Looked like she was reaching for the ball. She likes to go line, but when the timing's not there and she has to reach a little bit, her only shot's hard cross to the seam, and the UChicago block has been all over that this entire match.
Absolutely. Deep swinging line. Gets it in.
Over the top of the block. Very hard to stop. You saw from Kanan Boyd's point of view, when you see that ball going over the block, you think that's going out of bounds. And so she turned expecting that ball to go out, and it fell right on that back line. Good.
Trying to find the connection with Palmer, can't find it. Ju looks for Mishra. Boyd gonna dig set Whitaker. Down the line, Barbarossa keeps it up. Going back to Mishra. Looks for the cross shot, but it's into the net. Titans now at set point here against the Maroons.
And I did not see this second set having a score like this after what we just witnessed.
Absolutely.
It seemed like both teams have started to heat up offensively, but the Titans' groove has definitely been superior to the Maroons.
And they look focused, as you can see by the face of Bardenitis right there. But Olivia Eep not giving up just yet. Sends that one through the block of Palmer and French. O'Brien to Whitaker, looking for cross. And Mishra puts it down in the donut shop.
You can see they were trying to force Palmer on some of those middle tempoed balls. And she does a great job with her shot selection, but she's gonna need to put a little pop in the swing if she's gonna get some kills here, especially on set point.
Absolutely. Palmer a good option here. As Maroons will be thinking, sending to French, but Mishra not giving the Titans that opportunity.
So much fight left in this UChicago team. They're starting to feel their rhythm.
Absolutely. And the Titans finally put it down, take set number 2 victory. Not the way they wanted, but they get it. And the Titans 1 set away from a ranked matchup victory. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with set number 3 here on the Titan Sports Network.
Lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor. It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.
Today's Titan broadcast is brought to you by Just Thrive Health. Just Thrive. It takes guts to be healthy. And also Crabtree Financial, cultivating financial futures and planting the seeds of success since 2009. Welcome back to the Shirk Center, ladies and gentlemen, with this ranked matchup between the number 19 Illinois Wesleyan Titans and the number 20 U Chicago Maroons.
Man, we have the stats up here, and everything is almost identical. Same number of aces, same number of service errors. Titans have one more assist, 22-21. Total attacks, 96-93. Titans up. Kills, Titans 26, U Chicago 23. It is just about as neck and neck statistically as it can get right now.
Absolutely. You could not ask for two more evenly matched teams. Titans have managed to run away with the first two, but the Chicago Maroons very capable of winning these next two and sending it to a set number 5.
It really came down to one big run at the beginning of that set. Titans came ahead 6-1, and those 5 points carried them pretty much through the rest of the set, as that final score was 25-19, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. Forced the Maroons into an early timeout. Got a little discouraged, and the Titans carried the Titans to that set 2 victory.
If you're Kim Nelson-Brown, you know that you're taking attention to that score, knowing that that team locked in really quick and started to have that comeback towards the end.
Yeah.
And even though you're up 2 sets to 0, this is lock-in time for sure.
Absolutely. We've seen teams pull off the reverse sweep before. No reason it can't happen today. If I'm Kim Nelson-Brown, continue to get those middles involved. Eleanor Palmer's been having some great hits recently. If you can find that middle connection, it's going to throw off the Maroons.
Bardenitis has been having herself another good match so far, but you can see that U Chicago block is starting to kind of key in on her a little bit. So we are going to have to see some other hitters step up to the occasion.
Absolutely. You want to see a little more tools out of these hitters. Instead of swinging hardcore, try to make a smart shot. Like Carly Whitaker right there.
That's a smart shot we're talking about. She was swinging a lot last set. This is the first time she's using that hand to just get something different, something new to throw at the Maroons defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm sure the Maroons have something similar in response.
Dug by Barbarossa. Zhu going to Zamis in the middle.
And there it was. She had 2 blockers up in front of her. And kind of what Whitaker did there, she used that paintbrush, that swipe, and just find it and get the ball down. Use the block to the advantage.
O'Brien looking for Palmer in the middle, but gets rejected. French now tipping just over the block. Great smart shot there by French.
So far, 3 points and 3 tip shots. I wonder if both coaches had the same idea in mind in between sets. They were talking about the utilization of off speed. There's a great serve by Alex as well.
By Cannon Boyd, actually, with the ace serve.
And I think in any matchup, service pressure is always going to be a top 3 key to winning a game.
100%. Whether you give up points on that serve or whether you get points on that serve, it's always key. Sometimes that one serve can be the difference in a game. And here's Mishra swinging cross, dug by Boyd. Teller trying to tip to the corner, but Zhu gets it. They're going to go to Eep this time. Out of bounds.
And looking on paper, that has been the key difference maker. There's a lot of good long rallies between these 2 teams, and the unforced error, more times than not, is going to have to be the deciding factor in getting a point for this matchup.
And Eep with an amazing line shot there. Boyd couldn't get the dig. She really cut that one hard.
Yeah, she was pretty far in the court, dropping that thumb down and still painting that line. It's an incredible shot.
Good serve there by Zamis. Going to Whitaker, looking for the cross. Going out to Mishra now, into the net. Gracie with a phenomenal dig there. And Mishra was just not able to find it. That's going to bring in the Feeney-Shannon duo. Roommates since freshman year of college.
Kind of like a French Bardenitis duo they are for sure. And that goes for a lot of people on the Illinois Wesleyan roster. A lot of good team chemistry, a lot of good connections.
Absolutely. Dug by Bardenitis. Feeney to Shannon in the middle. Blocked by number 17, Monica Brindley.
Brindley was all over that. She committed early. She jumped. She read it. She knew the play. Understood the switch of the hitters moving around in different positions along the net, and she was able to get a good block there.
Phenomenal job. Shannon unable to find the block this time. Sends it too far over. And now Ellie Maxwell, the Nashville, Tennessee native, back to serve. Feeney going out to French on the right side. Off the hands of Marangod.
It's a good job stopping the service run there. Being able to drop a good pass, stay relaxed, stay in system, and take the lead back.
Absolutely. Maroons keeping it alive. Mishra off the hands of Shannon and out. Great tool by Mishra. Mishra trying to send that one to the corner. Goes a little long. Adelie Caton comes back in for the Maroons, in for Dia Mishra. Barbarossa digging high. Now Marangod finding the donut shot is open.
I think we have to talk about that second touch. Play got botched, wasn't even using her hands, used her platform to pop it up there, and with a lefty on that left side, you have to keep the ball in a little bit, and it was perfectly placed where she could take the best approach and get a nice high shot. But man, another service error.
Service errors, they're killer in games like this.
The Maroons have some really nice plays, but followed up by a service error, it feels like all of that momentum just goes away.
Absolutely. You need a run against a team like the Titans. You're not doing yourself any favors by missing that. Great kill there by Zamis, just tipping it over the Titan block.
It's the second time we've seen that shot this set from Zamis.
Serve from the Maroons. Bardenitis sends it back over. Now out to Marangod. French keeping it alive. O'Brien goes to Bardenitis, finds the seam. And now Eep looking cross court. French gets it. Going to Whitaker. Cross court shot. Good dig there by Caden. French. O'Brien. Now Whitaker in the middle. And the Maroons keep it up for a little bit, but eventually it falls.
Wow, an unbelievable pancake there.
Absolutely.
The mentality of this UChicago defense keeps them alive in so many rallies.
It's with how well both these teams are playing, it's hard to believe the score is only 8-7. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Marangod sending it out to Eep. Off the hands of Palmer. Yeah.
And this is a new offense. A lot more aggressive earlier on, a lot more hard hits. In this set, it's been a lot more shots. Trying to use the block to their advantage. Starting to bring the donut shot back.
Yes, sir. And an ace serve there from Marangod. Off the hands of Taylor French.
And there's that pop from Palmer that we were talking about earlier.
Absolutely. Cannon Boyd now back to the service line.
Cannon Boyd had an exceptional pass there. Almost got ace in the seam again.
Dug by Mishra. Zhu over to Zamis in the middle. Gets it down.
Now that the Maroons have started getting their middles a little more active, we're seeing that they're actually ahead 1 right now.
And a great block there by Dia Mishra. And number 17, Monica Brindley.
And you can see why she's 8th in the nation for blocks. Her ability to read. She's getting her left hand, that outside hand, almost where Whitaker's head would be, so she can entrap that set, not taking away, no line, only cross, and was right there to get a good block.
Absolutely. Titans, though, responding quickly, getting that tip over to the Maroons block. Going to bring back in the Feeney-Shannon duo. Now here's Zhu sending it out to Mishra. Dug by French. Feeney keeps it alive. Shannon's going to tip it over. And there's a block battle there between Teller and Zhu. French finding the tool down line.
Man, this is great volleyball to watch, I tell you.
Absolutely. Man, tight, neck and neck, 12-12 third set. Titans 1 set away from victory.
There are so few weaknesses in both defenses we're watching here, and so much credit to the hitters and the blockers.
Yeah. And what a block by French, but what a up by Claudia Barbarossa to keep that one alive. I mean, look at this. This was a hard block. Straight in the hands of Taylor French. Puts it right back. I think he hit her in the face.
Talking about covering your hitters, though. Yep. Thank you.
Now Eves trying to send it to the middle, but Boyd's there. Putting it to Teller. Now Feeney going to try Shannon this time. Tips it deep, but Barbarossa's there. Mishra swinging. Dug by Boyd. Out to French. Going for the tip this time. Dig set. Out to Eep. Martinaitis going to keep it alive. Block battle between the middles. And it's going to go in favor of the Titans.
Those miscommunications are so devastating to good rallies, especially in a close game. Now the Titans are able to take this one away.
Absolutely. The Maroons now calling a timeout. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back here on the Titans Sports Network.
Why is Illinois Wesleyan the #1 school in Illinois for jobs? Maybe it's because we're the AND University. That's right, A-N-D. And here you can explore the arts and study in a pre-professional program, double major, and play a sport, do an internship, and study abroad. Your opportunities are endless. Set yourself apart with a degree from Illinois Wesleyan.
And welcome back to the Shirk Center here for the last matchup of this Titan home opener tournament. Titans lead U Chicago in the third set by 2 points. If they win this one, they take home a 3-0 victory here in this tournament and remain undefeated.
And the Titans really want this set, knowing that U Chicago is capable of going on runs, getting a lot of momentum, and staying in matches. They want to close out now that they still can.
Absolutely. Now Zhu sending it over. Gonna be dug by Boyd. Feeney's gonna go for Teller in the middle. Zhu unable to get it up.
That's the middle run we've been looking for, right? The chemistry clicked, and we know Hannah Teller's power. She was able to find her spot and dominate that right side of the court.
Put Teller and Feeney together. Good things are going to happen. Ju going to set it to the middle. Mishra coming down the center. Now out to French. Going to roll it over, but Mishra's there. Ju out to Eep. Off the block of the Titans, but it gets sent over. Feeney to French, dug by Barbarossa. And back row attack from Marin gone. Boyd there just in time. Hit by Teller. Barbarossa is going to set up Mishra. Cross court and into the corner.
That is her shot. She's been all over it, and it is unstoppable for her so far.
Absolutely. That play was just executed perfectly. Found the seam and just ripped the ball.
I think as an outside out system can be way easier than in system, which sounds kind of weird, but sometimes when you're just getting a nice high ball, no tempo, just go up and make a shot.
Absolutely. There's French with the swing. Teller down the side.
And that is big for the Titans. Teller has now cut both corners. Not even corners, tees just about. And as a middle blocker, I'd be scared, knowing that she can go both ways here.
Absolutely. She can go both ways. She can find the seam. She can tip. She is really just a middle who can do it all. And a service ace here for Taylor French. Leading by 4, 17-13. Maroons really need to stop this title momentum.
That's been the Titans' advantage right now. They win a few good rallies, maybe get a lucky call here, but then they deliver a big ace or a big kill. They've had some sort of point that can establish their momentum, as now they're ahead by 4.
Absolutely. Very few service errors by the Titans. Really what's helping them there. Titans have 6 service errors. Chicago has 8. That's the difference here.
But it's not about how many service errors, it's the timing of the service error. I feel like they're neck and neck, but there have been some misses at the wrong times for both these teams.
Absolutely. Now here's Shannon, finds the tee. A little help from the tape there. Little breath of relief there.
And I like the Titans going tee to tee. It's different from what they've been doing. Originally it was the donut, a lot of deep corners, and being able to just change and adjust as every set goes on makes it really hard for defenses to get comfortable and get used to you.
Absolutely.
What a run that was.
And there's going to be a timeout called. Titans lead right now, 19-14. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back to wrap this set up here on the Titans Sports Network.
OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute has been named one of the top hospital systems in the country for heart care. This prestigious award by the American College of Cardiology comes from our commitment to providing the highest quality of care. From general cardiology to complex surgeries and the latest technology. Nationally recognized heart care right here. OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute.
What is proven science? At Just Thrive, it's about best-in-class clinical research. It's about supplements that empower users to control their health. These are the elements that make up the foundation of Just Thrive. Our proven, clinically backed, proprietary probiotic removes the guesswork from supplement selection because we've done the work for you to ensure that you're getting the best product possible, empowering you to take back control of your health from a leader in the digestive, immune, and emotional health spaces.
And welcome back here to the Shirk Center. Hannah Teller back on the service line to start this one off.
Teller has been a weapon behind the service line. Her consistency, I'm sure, has made her feared when she's back there.
Absolutely. And there's Palmer, the other middle up front, making some noise.
I love seeing the middle starting to click with the setters. They're hitting harder. Excellent sight to see.
Makes it all the more harder for you, Chicago. And Maragon tipping it over, almost crosses the line. Maxwell is going to send it to the middle. Now here's Maxwell out to Selly. Finds it through the block of Teller and Martinaitis, and French can't get that hard dig.
Threaded the needle on that one as well. There was not a lot of room for that block for her to swing.
Not a lot of room at all.
I'm surprised it didn't hit any block, really. It went through so clean for how much room was actually given.
And here's Feeney. The French looking for the middle.
I like the back row attack, but they got to start hitting some corners. Going to 6 is just not going to get them kills.
Absolutely not. The Bruins starting to play some really good defense now. Not letting those easy shots get by.
They have been.
Credit to Adley Keaton in the back row getting those last few digs.
And now they're getting some momentum. They have the service pressure on this side. A lot of pressure on this Titan offense to make a play here.
And now Marangon hitting up by Boyd. To Bartonaitis, looking down line but gets rejected by Selly. Barbarossa out to Marangon, looking line, can't find it.
And I liked that Feeney was reversing the flow there. You saw it was a quick cover from Cannon Boyd, and she immediately flipped it back to Kaylin just to get something going, get the defense moving, and ultimately have another unforced error from the Maroons, which has been feeding the Titans for sure.
And there's Marangon coming down the middle. Great trick play there from the Maroons.
When Chicago's in system, they have not been stopped that many times. And I think now that it's coming down to crunch time, the Titans only need 4 points to get away with this now. As a coach, all your pressure has to be on the passers.
100%. Titans lead by 4, but a lead that can easily be lost against a team like Chicago.
Is that the first time we've seen Palmer run a slide this game?
Say again?
Is that the first time we've seen Palmer run a slide this game?
It might be. We don't see Palmer run slides too often, man. Mostly it's Teller. But Palmer doing a good job. She's much more of an offensive threat this year than she was last year.
I like that, but the Titans definitely don't want to get too complex right now. You're only up 4. It says 22-18. It says 21-18 on the stream. There we go.
And here's Bartonaitis with the ace serve in the seam right past Barbarossa.
What a momentum-shifting play.
About that one. Bartonaitis all smiles there on the service line. The Titans 2 points away from an undefeated home opener. That one's hit a little bit too hard.
Definitely interesting to see where this goes here. Both teams need to keep it simple. If they do too much, can't risk any unforced errors right now.
Boyd keeping it alive. French to Bartonaitis. Looking to get the swing, but goes long. That was a risky play from Bartonaitis.
That's what I'm talking about keeping it simple. You know, that was a tough ball that French made, running out to go get it back in, and I get you want to take that swing. You want to get that big game-changing play. But you just got to refresh sometimes.
Absolutely, and now the Maroons finding some momentum with the service ace from Marangon. Kim Nelson-Brown now calling a timeout to disrupt that momentum. This match is not over yet, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after the break.
OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute has been named one of the top hospital systems in the country for heart care. This prestigious award by the American College of Cardiology comes from our commitment to providing the highest quality of care. From general cardiology to complex surgeries and the latest technology. Nationally recognized heart care right here. OSF Healthcare Cardiovascular Institute.
And And welcome back here to the Shirk Center for the remainder of this third set here between Chicago Maroons and Illinois Wesleyan Titans, the first ranked matchup of the year. Titans looking like they might come out on top 3-0, but the Maroons fighting back and looking promising that they could take this set.
These are the most important 2 points of the match. The difference between tying a game and finishing a game is going to come down to what happens right now. And we've seen both sides struggle during pressure situations behind the service line.
Absolutely.
And there it is again.
Critical error there from Toledo Marangon. Missing a serve, and now it is game point for the Titans, and Cannon Boyd is back to serve. Keeps it in, Barbarossa to Zhu. Dishra swinging long, and the Titans take it.
What a game from both sides. Even though this was a sweep, it felt like a 5-set game. Both teams were in it to win it the whole time. Really good competitive rallies. And overall, a good finish.
Absolutely huge ranked matchup. The Titans definitely going to celebrate tonight. Both teams played really well. Like we said, all game long, the stats were neck and neck. It just came down to a few small errors, and that's what decided the match for these teams.
Absolutely. It was all about the efficiency. Chicago hitting 119 to the Titans 162. And while both are under average, you'd say, for top 20 teams in the nation, that was definitely the deciding factor here in every single set.
Absolutely. The Titans looking really happy. Of course, Kim Nelson-Brown ecstatic. The Titans probably going to move up the rankings next week after going 3-0 here on their home opener, undefeated to start the season.
And you love to see it. Best of luck to the women's team and all of the teams in this gym going for the rest of their season. It's definitely a great opening home weekend.
Absolutely. The Titans now singing their fight song, raising their Frankie, and what a home opener from the Titans. They played with so much heart. French battling an early injury, but still coming out and making an impact. Bardenitis having herself a career weekend. The whole team showed up.
Yeah, the work ethic from this team is unmatched, and they showed it here today.
Absolutely. Well, don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go on a quick break, and we'll be right back with a post-game interview here on the Titans Sports Network.
If I lose, I'll respond with respect.
If I win, I'll back it up with humility.
If I fail, I'll rise up with honor. It's tough for us to put it all on the line.
Don't undo my hard work with poor sportsmanship.
Respect. It's the name of the game.